Hey guys, Goody here, and I'm going to show you how to get the Playing with Power achievement for 30 gamer score inside the new zombie map Origins. And this is a very lengthy achievement because we've got to go and get a total of 22 parts. We've got to build 4 staffs, including 4 discs and 16 staff parts. Then we've got to get a gramophone and then another disc to let us underneath to the actual workbenches for the staff. So it's actually ridiculous, it's very time consuming, and I'm just going to show you how to do it. So the first thing you really should do is get the gramophone and the white disc to try and open up the underground workstations and stuff. Now the gramophone will always be in the middle area just underneath the pack-a-punch, and the white disc will be around the pack-a-punch area outside, around here, or it will just be kind of in this wheelbarrow where I found it now. Now once you've got those, like I said, open it up, and once they're open we'll go and find the disc. So the first disc we're going to find is the red one, and that is always located around the church. Now I normally find it inside the church area on the seating, but it can be found next to generator 6 or downstairs by the side of the tank. And now if it's here, you will have to move the tank, and this took us ages to find it because the tank was in the way and we didn't want to move it, and then someone saw it with insane brightness. It was ridiculous, but that is where you can find the red one. The next one is the yellow, and it's around the stamina up area where the lightning purple portal is, and it's either around here somewhere, you can go down and it'll be underground on this little bench. The next one will be purple. I'm just going from left to right, and the purple's around Juggernog, and it can be on the bench next to the front of this machine or on this kind of wagon, okay? And the last one is the blue, and that will be found in the tank station when the tank doesn't spawn, where generator 2 is, and it'll be inside this little hut. But watch out for the giant robot that's going to stomp on you. So now we've got all the discs, we need to find the parts, and we're going to do the fire first. So what we're going to do with the fire is you get the staff parts from rewards, basically. Now, you get 1 from activating and completing the activation of generator 6 at the back of the map, and it'll come out the chest seen here. You'll get 1 for shooting down a biplane that's just floating around. Now, this biplane will be a golden one. It'll be glowing, and it just shoots down with any weapon. It'll crash, and you've got to find where it crashed and collect the part. And the last one is a reward for killing the first Big Daddy, as I'm calling it because it's from Bioshock. The first Big Daddy, the first time you kill one of them, it'll drop a fire staff. So that's the fire staff done. Okay, now we're going to do the wind staff, and this is the yellow one. And this was probably the hardest one to find because it's so sneakily where they put it. They put it inside the robot. There are 3 robots storming around the map, one on the left, one on the right, one in the middle, and you've got to go inside each of one on the foot. I've already got a tutorial, but it's easy. You just shoot the base of the foot where it's lighting up, and once you're inside, each different robot has a different part of the staff, and that is how you collect all 3 parts of that staff. So that's yellow done. Then purple is a bit tricky because purple is every staff out of the map, and you need the tank for this. Now there is 1 on the right side, and also 2 on the way back from the tank station at generator 2. So you will need to do more trips if you're doing this on solo, but if you've got more than 1 person on the tank, you should be fine. So the one coming down to generator 2 is probably the hardest one to get because it's very glitchy. It's out the map on this little island seen here, and you need to jump on this kind of top lookout station thing. It's this wooden platform. You need to jump on it, but the invisible wall is very hard. You need to get it really precise to actually jump on there, or you just get lagged off. So once you're on there, grab that purple staff part. But the funny thing is, you will get stomped on there. That is actually in the path of the middle robot, so just watch out for him. The second one you want to get is actually underground, inside the excavation site, and you can probably see it if you go down the stairs. You're like, how do I get that? Well, on the way back on the tank, if you just jump off to the left, see here, you can just go down and get that one. And the last one, if you can actually get off that and run towards the church, but I've never made that. But yeah, the last one is just up from where you just jumped off there, and it's just right, and you go up there, go inside the church, and the last one's there. So that's how you get the purple staff. Now, the blue staff is a little bit tricky because it's very random, and basically you've got to get a shovel wherever you find a shovel from, and you dig up all of these piles of muck, and basically you will find all of the blue staff parts inside these piles. Now, I have only gotten the blue staff parts from round 10 and up. I tried digging at round 7 and 8. They didn't have anything to do. They only gave me grenades and the Mauser and stuff. It's literally from round 10 and up you will get these blue staff parts, and it seems to always happen in the middle of a round rather than the end of the round. So maybe you want to try that after round 10 in the middle of a round rather than just going for it at really low rounds. So once you've got your desired staff and all the parts corresponding, you need to go to the corresponding portal and get your stone for the staff. This sounds confusing. Now there are 4 in total. There's the fire located just before generator 2, I think, or it might be 3. No, it's one door from spawn. I'm pretty sure it's generator 2, 3, 2, whatever. I'll put some text saying I'm stupid or whatever. It's just down here. You can see from here, and you just go down there. That's the fire one. Then the yellow is the one from Juggernog, and you go down there. That's the yellow. Purple, which is lightning, is stamming up, and back of the map is blue with the church. So you just do that for all 4, and only one player. Because this is kind of like the Mob of the Dead style part system. You can carry all different parts, but only one player is allowed to allocate to one stone at a time. So one player can do all of this, but they need to make return trips. So it's easier if all 4 of you actually do it. So the way to get the fire, let's say for example the fire, is to go through the fire portal. You will not, the fire stone inside the crazy place will not unlock unless you go through the corresponding portal for what you want. So if that makes any sense, hopefully it does. And remember to pick up the gramophone after you've come back, because it doesn't just, you can't place it down anywhere else unless it's in your inventory. So once you've got all 4 stones in place, once you've collected them all from the crazy place, you want to go down here and you want to just build each staff. And once that's done, you will not get the achievement. It's very precise. You need to actually wield all 4 staffs, which is incredibly easy. You just have to just pick all of them up, because it won't like lose it forever when you swap it out. It'll just go back to the normal place. So once you just build all of them, just wield all of them, put them back down. And if you want to keep one, it's definitely a mule kick weapon. Make it the 3rd, because you can't upgrade it, so there's nothing really to lose. Because once you die and you lose it, will just go back to here with the same ammo. So you haven't really lost anything. It's definitely a mule kick weapon. But there you go, guys. The achievement's already popped. Playing with power, 30 gamer score. It's a bit of a trek. Not gonna lie. This is very hard, and it's actually step 1 of the Easter egg as well, building all the stuff. So it's very long, but there we go. 30 gamer score. It's been good. Goodbye.
He tried and tried to solve them, but he couldn't. He didn't know what to do.
We shall proceed without guidance from the child.